So look at the agenda today. A is how to use Genie as a powerful summarizer for creating content. B, how to use Rytr as a powerful long-form content writer. And we'll look at the workflow now. The workflow is to create a new content by summarizing, paraphrasing, and existing content and add in your own ideas with the help of AI so that it becomes a useful content for you to publish. So the workflow consists of 5 steps. Step number 1, find a piece of content which you want to paraphrase first. And then start paraphrasing means formulating someone else's idea into your own words, but of course not copying wholesale. So the tool that we use is in step 3. That is Genie as a tool of a summarizer. So step number 4, then we save it and then transfer it to Rytr. And the last step is actually using the Rtyr AI writer features to rewrite the article so that it becomes your own piece of content. So without further ado, let's start. First, we need to go to Google and find a piece of content that you need to paraphrase. So let me key in a keyword. Lead generation strategy. Okay, let's check what is Google is giving us. First two are advertisement. 12 effective lead generation strategy plus example. Have a look at this one. Okay, this is a blog by Alexa, and they have 12 effective lead gen strategies, and they give us a lot of examples. So maybe we will use this as our piece of content. Okay, let's go into Genie. I mean, our new tool called Genie, and it's actually a summarizing tool, you know. If you have a piece of content, you can actually import it into this Genie and it will summarize it. So let's go into our content creation folder. This is the folder that I created, and these are the subfolder. Subfolder is lead generation. So let's get the link. Okay, the link is over here. Copy, just enter the link over here, paste it, and you can either actually use a PDF or website web page to upload it. Okay, the moment you click submit here, I mean the Genie will actually read the files and start summarizing it. Let's go. So now they are looking at the background. Yeah, you can see that the titles are already here. Okay, so we just double click here, single click, no, not double click. Okay, you can see that less than few seconds, less than 30 seconds or 5 seconds, the summarized version is already here. Okay, let's collapse to the left hand side, and from the dashboard you can see that you can on the left hand side panel and the right hand side panel. Left hand side panel is actually the actual content that you uploaded it, either a web page or a PDF, and the right hand side panel, which is here, is where you are working with the editor inside Genie. So there are a few tabs here, and we are not going to talk about all the tabs, all the menus here, but basically this is the tab we are talking about, summarizer. And these notes, actually, you can create your own notes inside the editor if you want to. So let's say we do not want to create any notes here because we are going to transfer it to this Rytr. Keywords. Keywords are actually some of the keywords that appear inside the document. So for example, here they have some keywords that appear how many times, and these are the person. Person mean could be a real person, Michael Hyde or Mario. So Surprisingly, SEO is considered a person, so it doesn't matter. Then this is how the algorithm works. So there's some dates. If there's some date, the Genie will capture it. Ordinal means number one, first, and third, and the product name. So looks like these are not product name actually, but actually is some longer long tail keywords. Percent. So if your article got some percentage, they will appear here, and these are the time, time entity. And if you have some money, then $15, I guess. Okay. So for highlight is actually, you can highlight some of the context here, and you right click, then you can after you highlight, you can transfer it to here to do the annotation here. Okay, we are not going to do that, but we're going to do a summarizer. Okay, it's quite easy for the summarizer. The moment you put in your document, within a few seconds, it's actually summarize all the content over here for you. Very, very fast. So let's go into detail. Basically, they will break into a few sections here. All the sections here, you can see the demarcation here. So you can always click, let's say you click on the right hand side, this sentence, it actually bring you to the original place where the content appear. Okay, you can see that the highlighted purple here is actually the original content inside the document. And you click here. This is the original content. Of course, they already summarize it in the shorter sentence. So this is how the system works. And for example, here we have 12 strategies. So all the strategies are here and summarize it in a few sentences for you. So I find that this Genie actually is a very good summarizer. And with the help of AI, you can actually summarize your content, a piece of content, a PDF, your own content, or other people's content within few seconds, So, and what we're going to do now is actually we follow the agenda. First, we find a piece of content, which I did that, using Google to search these lead strategies. And we found this piece of content. After that, we use Genie to summarize it. So we actually have summarized it. So the next thing is actually we need to save it and transfer it to Rytr. Let's see how we can do it. Okay, before we do that, there are a few things that I need to demo to you that, if you are not happy with the summarizing content, the summarized content, you can actually redo. Redo means recompute the summary. Okay, when we click the recompute summary, there are a few options here. One is a quick overview, one is a standard, one is a detail focus, one is a Aladdin. Then after that, you can choose 1, 2, 3, or 4, which one you choose, and then you can choose either you want to do all the section or section by section. For example, here you only want to do this section, this introduction, or you want to do this section, you only no need to click all section. But you want to redo all the document, the whole document, the summary of the whole document, you have to click all section. So from here, this is called recompute your summary. Sometimes you are not happy with it, you want to redo. So for the demo, I would actually want to use this detail focus. I find that detail focus is a little bit slightly better because it gives you slightly longer longer sentences, and more details are inside the summary, not too short. Okay, let's recompute the summary here. Okay, I think it's done. It's already done. It's very fast. So you can actually click this history button. Okay, this is the previous version before we click the recompute. So if you want to restore it, you can always restore it. Click this button. Okay, we are not going to do that. So you can look at it section by section. If you are not happy, you can actually recompute whatever section you want. So for the purpose of demo, we want to do it in a shorter time. So I will just have to download this document. Let's download this document to Word format. Unfortunately, they have not uh, gives what they call other option to download it, maybe as a simple PDF or maybe as a simple Google document. I believe they will improve on that. So let's click this one. The moment you click this button, it will transfer it into a Word document, the whole summary. Let's click. Okay. So I think it's here. So on my left hand side here, let's say now I show it here. Okay, let's click it. Yes, you can see that now. This is the old document that I do earlier. So let's say this is the one that, I have to pull it here. This is a new one. Okay. So you can see that the summary is properly done here. The only thing that, they need to do some improvement is they have to reformat. They have to maybe write some improvement on it because what they call this, the wordings are not formatted properly to look nice. So, but they actually can do it, but then give them some time. So for here, we are going to transfer everything into the Rytr AI assistant. So Control A, Control C, we copy everything. Then we go back to our Rytr here. Okay, use Rytr feature to rewrite this article. So we already saved it. Now we need to transfer to the Rytr. So let's go back to the document. Okay, for demo purposes, let's using this one. Okay, this is the earlier one. We will actually delete it and we copy the new one down here. Okay, this is the new one that we have actually copied from the previous, from our Word document. So this is, we do not want this, we just delete it. And we make this as our title, H1 tag. Okay, this is also H1 tag. Unfortunately, it should be H2 tag, but then because we copy from Microsoft Word, maybe we just make it all H2 tag first. Okay, there will be quite some time if you want to do everything. Maybe we just stop here. Okay, this piece of the document, basically this is a summary of the document that we have seen over here, from Alexa. So, but you can't use this document, to publish as your own because it will be like, you are plagiarizing people's work, But for us, if you want to create a piece of content, you can actually add in your own idea or rewrite the content that you are doing now. So for the purpose of demo, I will just rewrite the content here to use different words, with the help of AI, so that it doesn't fail the plagiarism test uh, when you put it in Google. So that's how we want to do it now. Okay, but of course you also can add in your new ideas inside. But for the sake of a demo, I will just rewrite this article using all the AI features in Writer. So for the title, maybe we can change it if you want to, just maybe you just so there are 6 or 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 helper here. So you can actually rephrase your headline or your title, if you want to. So for example, maybe we just do it and see how it comes up. Okay, we can't do it because maybe we try again. Okay, so you say that here are 12 effective search opportunities for generating leads. Okay, so maybe we do not to do it now. So I mean the title we can always generate later. So lead generation, this is the summary that we have got it from the original content. So let's copy this first. Copy, and we mark it, highlight it, so that we know that this is the original copy. So there are a few ways to rewrite this piece of content. You can either expand it, shorten it, rephrase it, append it, improvement using a grammar check. And the most useful helper will be paragraph. This is just like shortly, you just expand the paragraph into more content. Okay. So for the purpose of our demo, we will use this rephrase and see whether it looks the same as the original text. So let's click here. We'll rephrase this paragraph. Okay, so look like here at our company, our lead gen strategy are key expanding our business, creating content, create strong brand, So we are confident that it's going to see us grow. So maybe we don't like this one, you can undo and we can rephrase again, see how the next generation look like. For business and marketers should be doing every possible CRM task. Lead generation strategy have a real impact on customer awareness, product interest, and overall success. Okay, this looks better. Okay, if you want to check whether is it any what they call the grammar is correct or not correct, we can actually check it here. But we are not going to do that. But we can actually check for plagiarism. So let's do it. Check for plagiarism. So no matches found. So they are using copy escape. So this paragraph is safe. Okay. So for if you want to what they call lengthen this paragraph or maybe write more content, we can use AI to help us. So we just highlight this text, this paragraph, and we click paragraph. Then we will give you some paragraph that follows. Let's click it now, and hopefully, okay. Now AI say no output. We will have to try again. Let's click one more time. Okay, it doesn't allow us to do that. Let's try the third time. Yes, the third time is successful. Okay, lead generation is one of the most important aspects of any business. Without lead generation, you're not able to grow. Okay, this one looks good. We can always come back and check, if you want to. So if you want to do the whole thing, we can actually keep on doing it. So for example, here, this is the original text. So we just mark it, copy it first. Copy first and make sure that we know this is the original text. So right now, I use another method. We ask the AI what is a lead gen strategy. So we just highlight this sentence and we just click paragraph. This is just like ask this writer anything you want him to do. You just ask. For example, you are asking what is a lead gen strategy. You just actually ask him to write a paragraph on the selected text. Let's go. Okay, so a lead gen strategy is a way of company to generate lead. The most common form of lead gen is through content marketing, where you can create promote content with a goal, attracting audience attention and driving them to engage your company. So this one looks good. So it's completely different from the original text. Okay, so we can try another method. Maybe we want to rephrase this sentence, the original sentence that from the Alexa. Okay, if we just select whatever text here, select the whole text here, and we just press rephrase. Rephrase means reword the selected text to make it sound different. Most important thing is to sound different, so that or else you will fail the plagiarism test. Just press rephrase. It's working and behind. Yes, it's still working behind. Let's wait a little bit longer. Still working. I'm not too sure whether it will or we need to refresh the page. Sometimes AI cannot give you an answer. Okay, why not we just reload the page first and try again later. Okay, let's do it. Refresh. I'm not too sure what's the issue. Looks like the engine is not properly tuned. The rephrase just now was working, but now it's not working. Okay. Oh, actually, we should be doing here down here. Okay, doesn't matter. So we have actually created this one, and this is the original text. These two are the original text. Okay, just cancel it. Make it don't confuse it. Okay, this is the strategy number one. So strategy number one is leverage chatbot conversation, and this text is the original text. So maybe we just highlight it so that we know that this is original text. Okay, and we ask AI to help us to write new paragraph on chatbot conversation. We use the paragraph features. Just click. Okay, so the result is here. These are the result. The efficiency of chatbot is coming into play in the marketing industry. There are many ways that marketers can use chatbot to generate prospect and leads. Chatbots are available in many different shapes and sizes. So you can see that they are writing some good content over here. So similarly, you can actually do it for all the others. What I call strategy. So this is strategy number 2. So in order to do it properly, I would suggest that the subheading here, we should actually rephrase it, so that it won't be the same as the original block that we trying to paraphrase. So similarly here, leverage chatbot conversation. We can ever change this, rename it or rephrase it, So, but let's do a few more paragraphs, then we'll come to the conclusion. So this is the gated content, the original content. Let's highlight it first. So let's say we want to try the rephrase feature. Just now it doesn't work. Let's try again, see whether it works. Okay, before that, we just copy first. Control C, so that we know that which one is the original. Okay, highlight. Okay, it's already rephrased. So you can look at the content. Gated content is a content that cannot be accessed until a person has completed a form. They are different from usual blog posts or landing pages, and they are If the audience fills out the form, they will get access to it. So this is the rewrite of this original content. So it looks good to me, but maybe we can just check whether is it any check for plagiarism. Just click the selected text and then click the button here. Okay, of course, 100% no repeat. Okay, this is how we use AI, this Rytr, Rytr, to write long form content, So for the purpose of what I call writing more content out of this, we can actually click this paragraph and use this helper called a paragraph. The moment we click, it will create more content. Let's do it. Okay, actually, it's almost the same. So doesn't look nice. Doesn't matter, we can delete. We can try it again. Let's do it again. See whether the AI will give you some good suggestion. Okay, looks good. This is the new content. Gated content will most likely catch the attention of the reader. To create a gated content, you need to come up with questions that are not too intrusive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good. So now come to the third strategy. So there are a few ways as I've explored just now. You can either use the rephrase helper or the paragraph helper, but I do find that the paragraph helper is the best. So let's do one more time here. Control C, copy. This is the original text. Highlight it so that we know that this is the original content. Okay, so either we can use rephrase helper or the paragraph helper. So I believe the best tool that in Rytr is actually this paragraph helper. So the moment you click, it will write you a few sentences or one or two paragraphs to improve on your content. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the one. A must-read newsletter is a way to give prospect what they want in a way that there's little no risk. If the content is compelling, useful, and timely, it will keep subscriber engaged and they will be more likely to convert. That's good. So now that you can continue to do for all the subheadline here, the head to tag, to rewrite the content. Then after that, most important thing is the content must not be the same as the original content. That is the first rule. Okay. Then you can actually add in more of your own content if you want to. Okay. So, but we are not going to do that because the purpose here is actually to demo to you that how to use Genie to create a summary of a content, and then after that use Rytr to rewrite the content in a way that it will pass a plagiarism test. So let's go back to our agenda. So agenda is how to use Genie as a powerful summarizing tool, how to use Rytr as a powerful long-form content writer. So we have actually achieved that. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So basically, I think we have completed it. So this is how I find that when Genie meets Rytr, it becomes so powerful. AI becomes so powerful because both of the tools are actually AI powered. So the question is, do you like to use this tool? Very easy, just buy it. Okay, for Genie, this is our affiliate link. It's a what they call hosted in SAS Mantra Sampat group. SAS Mantra. Okay, the price is a little bit on the high side, $79 per lifetime. But the best thing is everything is unlimited. Unlimited AI power summaries, overview, unlimited project, unlimited file, unlimited resources, everything unlimited. And they actually have a what they call a roadmap, but we are not going to look at it, But I believe the founder, Alex, is quite a good guy. I have communicated with him in chat. He is quite receptive on some of the suggestion and changes that I want them to do. So for Rytr, as usual, I've done a demo before, but today I just did to repeat that. You still can use the download silo coupon code to get 25% off of the unlimited plan. So whatever that you get in AppSumo is actually 20, I think it's 50,000 character if I'm not wrong. But with this one, you do monthly or the yearly, you get unlimited characters, unlimited words. So after using the coupon, you will get $22 per month. If you pay yearly, it's actually only $18 per month. That's all. So I hope you enjoy today's demo on how Genie meet Rytr and it become very powerful. Thank you for watching and see you again in the next demo.